first, connecting into all the layers that of what we are. Going through the koshas, the 5 layers that help us experience this human life. Our 5 layers, our physical body. Just tap in this morning. How does your physical body feel? Your muscles, your bones, your tendons, your ligaments. All the while as we scan through our body, practicing ahimsa, non-harming, non-violence towards oneself. Just noticing with gentle awareness. After we've checked in with our physical body, let's move into our energy body, where our prana lives, where our breath moves. The currents that which each inhale and exhale help animate us and help us live this life as all layers do. The second layer. This morning, can you feel the movement of energy through your body and your breath, through that connection? Tuning in to the rising and falling of your chest. Traveling a little bit deeper into our layers. We're going into the emotional and mental layer, the manomaya kosha. Once again, practicing ahimsa without judgment, without any criticism towards oneself. What thoughts and emotions are present with you this morning? Just awareness, coming to, no needing to fix, no needing to change. Just notice. Traveling a little bit deeper into our layers. It's our wisdom body. When you become quiet, what do you already know? Let your intuition guide you. The yogis say we have 3 hearts, your physical, your emotional, and your hridayam. Tap into this wisdom. Let it speak to you. Through your words, or sometimes even silence is enough spoken. Trust yourself as we're going through these layers. You're not doing anything wrong. Just a different way of, maybe not a different way, but tuning in a little differently. Going to our most subtle layer. The subtle layer is our bliss body. What happens when you try to stop becoming something and you just simply be? This is the layer that's hardest to tap into. But once we tap into it, it's that layer that can find peace in any moment. If we cannot find peace and joy right now, when can we? All of this resides within you. All of these layers, as they may seem separate, they're so interconnected. Kind of like layers of an onion, how you can separate them, but each layer still tastes like the onion. Now, comfortable for you, either bring your hands off to the side of your body, fingertips on the ground, or just meet me in Anjali Mudra. On our inhale, we'll turn the palms up towards the sky, rise our arms up above the head, gather the energy around us, meet them overhead, and draw them down the middle line to meet in front of our heart, where our inner sun resides, that inner wisdom, the bliss and the rays of the sun as we bask and connect to ourselves. Take this moment to set your intention for your day, for your practice, for whatever may be calling you. Yoga is so much more than just being on the mat. Save your sankalpa. If you'd like to join me, do one round of Om to complete opening our practice. Take a collective inhale together. Fill up. Collective exhale, let it all out. And an inhale for Om. Now on our next inhale, let's draw our arms long up overhead again. And on our exhale, let's twist to the right. Left hand to your right knee. Your right hand kickstands behind you. Maybe your eyes stay closed or they're gently open. On your next inhale, try and lengthen your spine a little taller. And on your exhale, see if you can deepen any twist any deeper through your core. Next inhale, both hands come up overhead and a gentle twist to the left. Right hand to your left knee, left hand kickstands behind you. Maybe your gaze follows over that left shoulder. And I invite you on your next inhale, just like on the other side, to lengthen your spine a little longer. And on your exhale, to deepen a little, twist a little deeper from your core. Inhale, both hands come back up overhead, and nice side bend to the right. Right hand comes to the floor beside you. Slide it out a little way. Maybe bend your elbow. And continue reaching that left hand over to the left side of your body. Keeping that left hip grounded. Really feel your breath enter that left lung as it rises and falls. And on our next inhale, let's come back up through center and side bend to the left. Left hand beside you, maybe slide it away, bend that elbow a little. Right hand reaches towards the windows. Keep your right hip grounded. Breathe into that right lung. On your next inhale, come back up through center, and if comfortable, rock over your shins, but we'll make our way over to tabletop. Bring your feet off to the side, swirl around. Coming in tabletop, first find some organic movements. Once again, noticing this physical body as you begin to connect with your movement, your breath. Notice what comes up in that mental layer, that emotional layer. I'm just going to close the front or lock the front door. Right? next inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze and your tail coming into cow. And on your exhale, push away the ground, drop your gaze and your tail, arching your spine, coming into cow. If it calls to stay here, take another big, deep breath in, really breathe into the backside of your heart center. And on your next exhale, drop your belly as if you're going through honey. Slowly lift your gaze and your tail, drawing your chest forward. Take another breath here. And on your next exhale, push away the ground, arching your spine again, coming into cat pose. Being dramatic here with your movements, making your breath extra long. And let's do about 3 more, but to the ebb and flow of your breath. Honor the pace of each inhale and exhale of your body. But moving dynamically, trying to feel every connection between your spine, your ribs, your muscles, your hand connection to the ground. Once you're all set with those 3, return back to the neutral spine, using your hamstring and your glute on your right leg. Put your right leg up back behind you, preparing for spinal balance. Stamp the sole of your foot as if you could touch the wall behind you. When you're ready, lift your left arm up the sides, bicep by left ear. Really reach your left fingertips towards the front of the room. Try to have a flat line here. From your fingertips towards your heels, as if you were the horizon and the sun is coming up over. Another inhale and exhale here. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Now drop your left hand towards the ground. Your right foot comes off to the right side beside you. Align your arch and your knee in line with one another. Tuck your left toes and then send your hips back towards your left heels as you stretch your hands a little bit further in front of you. Coming into this inner thigh stretch. You might feel it elsewhere in your body. Inner thighs coming to meet right now. One more breath like this. Inhale, lift your hips up off of your heels. Return your hands underneath your shoulders. And then on our next inhale, right hand up towards the sky. Rotate your wrist around in a direction and the other. Now let's thread the needle. Right hand comes behind, left come onto your right shoulder, right ear. And then I invite you to draw your left arm long up overhead. Push away the ground. Another breath just like this. Return your left hand in front of your face. On your inhale, push away the ground. Right hand returns to the sky just to reset. We bring it back down to the ground. Turn the tabletop, right knee pulls in. Spinal balance on the other side, using your hamstring, glute, left leg. Lift your left leg up back behind you. Stamp the sole of your foot as if it were to touch the wall. And when you're ready, lift your right arm beside you by your head. Right bicep by right ear. Another breath in. Another breath out. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Left foot comes off to the left side beside you. Align the arch in your right knee. Tuck your right toes, send your hips back. Maybe walk your hands a little bit forward. Sorry, I thought I chose a playlist. I chose a song. Another breath like this. On your next inhale, lift yourself on up. Return your hands underneath your shoulders. Now left hand comes to the sky. Rotate your wrists in one direction and the other. And on your exhale, thread your needle. Left hand comes behind right arm. Come on to your left shoulder, left ear. Maybe your right arm slides forward up above head, pushing away the ground. One more breath in this shape. And return your right hand back in front of your face. And on your inhale, lift up off the ground, left hand to the sky to reset. And return to tabletop, left hand hits the ground, left knee pulls in. Tuck your toes, send your hips high, we're coming to down dog. First down dog, pedal your feet out here. Opening up those nadis, those river channels that run down the backs of your legs. Now let's find some stillness. Bring your attention to your hands. Make sure that your fingers are shining wide like the rays of the sun. Your hands and your arms are just extensions of your heart chakra. Even though your inner sun doesn't live in that energy center, it lives right near it. The sun is connecting to that energy and have it radiate down out of your arms and into the ground as your hips lift up towards the sky. On your next inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky, rotate your ankle around, open up your hip, bend your knee, do a couple big hip circles here in one direction and the other. And return back to three-legged dog, square your hips off, and then come to low lunge, right foot steps forward in between your hands. Little pulses here, straightening and bending that right leg. Good place for your blocks if you'd like to bring the ground closer to you. Alrighty, and there's maybe one or two more pulses, and the next time that you have your leg straight, keep it straight. Relax your head down towards your knee or your chin. One more breath like this. And then on your inhale, bend back into your knee, return to your low lunge. Maybe bring a blanket. We're coming down onto our left knee or fold your mat. And on our inhale, both hands to the sky for Mcaninch. Rotate your pinkies in towards one another. This activates the energy lines coming down the back of your arms. I invite a little back bend, lifting your gaze, lifting your low ribs. And on our exhale, let's bring our hands down, half splits pose, straighten that right leg, bring your hips back, hinge over that right leg. Hips try and align with one another, pulling right back, left forward. One more breath like this, and we'll come into a few flows. Inhale, bend into that knee, come into your lunge. Hands lift up, Mcaninch. And on your exhale, half splits pose, straighten that right leg, both hands come down to the ground. Two more. Inhale, Mcaninch, bend into that right knee, hands up overhead. And exhale, straighten that right leg, half splits pose. Inhale, Mcaninch, last time. And exhale, half splits pose, straighten that right leg. Inhale, bend into your low lunge. Keep your hands on the ground. Come off with your left knee. Step back for plank pose. Straight line here from the crown of your head down towards your heels. We'll be here just for a breath. And on your exhale, drop down knees, chest, and chin. Curvature in your low spine and neck. And inhale, lower down. Shine your chest forward, baby cobra. And exhale, come all the way down to the ground. Scoot your hands just back a couple inches, back towards your middle ribs, coming into middle, medium lift cobra towards our belly button. On your inhale, keep your elbows in, lift up, bow towards your belly button, using your low muscles of your low back. And on your exhale, then lower down. Scooching your fingers just a little bit further back, coming into a high lift cobra this time. Keeping your elbows in, lift all the way up. Integrity in your collarbones, have them spread wide. And then on your next exhale, hold on down. Replace your hands back underneath your shoulders. Inhale, push up through tabletop or plank. Make your way back to down dog. And on your next inhale, left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Rotate your ankle around in one direction and the other. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Couple big hip circles here. Return back to three-legged dog, and on your exhale, we'll come into low lunge. Left foot comes through. Bring your blocks with you if you'd like, but pulsing in and out of the straightened leg. A few rounds of breath, continuing to open up the left side now. Alrighty, next time you have that left leg straight, let's hold it. Relax your head down towards your knee or your shin. Trying to square off those hips, left hip pulls forward or backwards as right hip pulls forward. One more breath. Now let's bend into that left knee. Come on to our right, bring your blanket or fold your mat. Inhale, Mcaninch, both hands up overhead. Circling our pinkies towards one another. Opening those energy lines once again, keeping everything active. Now invite a little back bend, lifting your gaze, lifting your low ribs. And on our exhale, let's come into half splits pose. Straighten that left leg, hips come back. Make your blocks come with you for this first one. We're gonna hold here just for 2 more rounds of breath. Toes can come up off the ground towards your knee if that feels good. Doesn't have to. And on our next inhale, let's bend into our left knee, Mcaninch, hands overhead, little back bend. And exhale, half splits, straighten that left leg, flow back. Inhale, Mcaninch, both hands up overhead. And exhale, half splits pose. Last time, inhale into Mcaninch. And exhale, half splits pose. Bend back into your left knee, return to your low lunge. Left foot steps back for plank pose. Just one inhale here, and on your exhale, drop down knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slowly your way forward, baby cobra, shine your chest forward, and exhale, lower down. Push up through tabletop or plank, make your way back to down dog. One full round of breath with your hips high above your head. And on your next exhale, walk your feet towards your hands, Mcaninch at the front of your space. Bend your knees, hold on to your elbows. Maybe sway side to side. If stillness calls to you, have your torso waterfall over your bent thighs. Relax your head, maybe even bring your chin in toward your chest to help elongate those muscles that run down along your spine. Now let's come into half lift. Bring our hands to our shins, lift up, crown of the head towards the front of the room, and on your exhale, straighter legs, come into Uttanasana, standing forward. Gentle bend to your knees and slowly rise up to a stand. Try and feel each and every one of your vertebrae, particularly your upper back. Take its time unfolding and unraveling of it, opening up firm. Now that we're in Tadasana, draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Have them come down long on either side of your spine, hugging your ribs, palms facing forward, crown of the head towards the sky. Feel this energy that you're cultivating through all of your layers. Your physical body strong, holding this mountain pose. Your breath body keeping you steady. Feeling the rise and fall of our chest. Staying strong all the while. And in our mental and emotional body. Check in with that. How the body and the breath are connected to the state of the mind and our emotions. On your next inhale, both hands come up overhead. And exhale, twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, both hands up overhead. And exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, both hands up. Cactus your arms, open up your chest, lift your gaze, little back bend here. Lift your chin. Inhale, back to tall mountain. And on your exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands, both feet come back, plank pose. We're going to do 2 sun salutations. On your exhale, you can drop down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga in your early practice, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, send your hips high, down dog. Inhale here. At the bottom of your exhale, bring your feet towards your hands, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift up, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Gentle bend to your knees. Inhale, come all the way to stand, tall mountain pose, hands up overhead. And exhale, swan dive forward again. Inhale, lift up, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, both feet go back, plank pose. And on your exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, and chaturanga. Inhale is upward facing dog or cobra. And hips high, down dog. On our next inhale, let's lift our right leg, 3-legged dog. And on our exhale, bring it through low lunge. Stay on the ball of your left foot, stagger your legs. We're going to come into crescent, helps with your balance. Inhale, lift you up, hands up overhead. Hips, shoulders square to the front of the room, shoulders are down away from the ears. Another inhale here. And on your exhale, open up to warrior 2. Left foot spins at 90-degree angle, strong bend in that right knee. Inhale your right hand forward and reverse your warrior, up and back. Another inhale and exhale here. Inhale in your reverse, exhale, come back through warrior 2 and find extended side angle. Left elbow or right elbow to right knee, left arm reaches up and over. Grounding down through the knife edge of that left foot. Really keeping that left side engaged by really reaching your hand in front towards the front of the room. Another inhale and exhale here. Inhale, lift up. Straighten that right leg, reverse triangle, right hand comes back. Bring your arms parallel to the ground now. Prepare for Trikonasana. Reach your right hand forward, push your hips back, and when ready, tick-tock on down to shin, ankle, foot, or block. Left hand towards the sky. Little cue here, push your hips forward, pull your shoulders back. Helps flatten your body. Sometimes you don't feel that little movement, that means you're already there. One more breath. Inhale, bend back into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your right foot. Step back for plank. You can vinyasa through if you like. We'll meet the down dog. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, lifts you up to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. On your next inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot comes through, but lunge. Stagger your feet, preparing for crescent lunge. Come on up. When you're ready, keep bending that left knee. The staggering of the feet. Finding our breath, finding this shape. One more. And on your exhale, pivot your right foot, open warrior two to the other side. Beautiful. Inhale your right hand forward, exhale, reverse your warrior. Sorry, I meant left hand. Your other right. Another inhale here. And now come back through warrior two and find extended side angle, left elbow to left knee, right arm reaches up and over. Stay grounded in that right foot. Tracing that energy coming up from the ground all the way up the right leg, through your right rib, out your right fingertips. Inhale into reverse triangle, straighten that left leg, left arm up and back. Bring your arms parallel to the ground now. Prepare for Trikonasana. Left hand pulls forward. And when you're ready, tick-tock on down. Shin, ankle, foot, or block. And let's try that little movement here. Pushing our hips forward, pulling our shoulders back. Another breath like this. Inhale into warrior two. Bend into that knee. Reverse your warrior, left arm up and back. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Bring your left foot step back for plank. Vinyasa through if you like. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, lifts you up to upward facing dog and cobra. Hips high, down dog. Let's come down onto our knees. Spread our knees wide, child's pose. Take about 5 breaths here. Relax your head down to the ground. Relax your sacrum. One more breath in child's pose. When you're ready, lift on up, come back to down dog. Through tabletop, tuck your toes, send your hips high. On your next inhale, right leg high to the side, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot comes through, low lunge. This time, step your left foot up at about a 45-degree angle. Prepare for warrior one. Inhale, lift you up. Keep your hips and your shoulders squared to the front of the room. Beautiful. Now let's get our arms involved. Fly your wings back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Open up your chest. Lift your gaze. Send your chin to the sky. Opens up the vessels of the neck that funnel down. And on our next exhale, let's hinge forward, humble warrior. Right shoulder to right knee. Maybe lift your hands up overhead if that calls to you. Now release your hands, bring them in front of your right foot. Stay in this warrior one leg position for a moment. Position your hands, maybe bring your blocks with you. Coming into standing splits. We're going to bring all our weight onto our right leg. So we lift our left leg up, back behind us. Keep your hips squared. Head is heavy, gaze towards the back of your mat. The lifted toes are relaxed. One more breath. On your next exhale, bring your left foot where it came from, back down to the ground behind you. Keep your hands on the ground. Now let's heel to our right foot over to the left side of our space, coming into pigeon pose. Right knee by right wrist, left toe, or your right toes by your left wrist. My right and left is hard to see. With our hands underneath our shoulders, finding our saddle before we toe down. Lift our gaze, open up our heart and our throat, And then on our exhale, let's surrender down into our pigeon. To add a little upper back, if you like, we can do thread the needle on this side. Bringing our right arm below us, onto our right shoulder. Maybe a block underneath your head to rest your head on. We'll be here about 5 more minutes. Let's do one more breath on this side. When you're ready, bring both hands back underneath your shoulders. Lift on up. Tuck your left toes, coming back to down dog. Send your hip high. Pedal out that right leg. Do what you gotta do for that one. Now find your stillness in your down dog, and on your next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot comes through, low lunge. Right foot stamps at a 45-degree angle, preparing for warrior one. On your inhale, lift yourself on up. Stay bent in that left knee, hips and shoulders square to the front of the room. Hands lift when you're ready. Shoulders down away from your ears. One more breath in this strong warrior. Now bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Open up your heart, lift your throat, or lift your gaze to open your throat. Send your chin to the sky. And then on your next exhale, let's hinge forward, left shoulder to left knee. Humble warrior. Maybe your clasped hands lift up above head. Keep that left knee pulled in, your left hip pulled in behind your left knee. Now relax the clasp of your hands, bring them down to the ground, preparing for standing splits. We're going to bring all of our weight onto our left leg. When you're ready, that right leg lifts up back behind you, about parallel to the ground, but it doesn't have to be. The goal is to keep your hips squared in line with one another. Gaze is towards the back of your space. Relax your neck. One more breath and standing splits. On your next exhale, release your right foot back behind you. And then heel toe your left foot over to the right side of your space, coming into pigeon pose. Does this start? Yep, and then the heel toe to the right. Yep, there you go. Left knee by left wrist, left toes by right wrist. Finding our saddle before we lay down. Look up towards the sky to open up your heart and your throat. And then on your exhale, lower on down. You like that thread the needle option, bring your left arm behind your right, come onto your left shoulder, your left ear. Get there you go. The other side. And here for about 5 minutes. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, lift on up, tuck your right toes, send your hips high back to down dog. Pedal your legs out here, do what you need to do for that big stretch in that left hip and the glute area. Now on your next inhale, right leg returns back to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot comes through, low lunge. Stagger your feet, preparing for crescent lunge. When you're ready, lift on up, hands overhead. Now Anjali Mudra, hands meet in front of your heart center. Let's twist to the right, left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Beautiful recovery. Staggering a little bit wider, that can help. There we go. Inhale, lift you up, come back to crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Pivot that left foot, 90-degree angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right hand up and over. Exhale, find your extended side angle, right elbow to right knee, left arm up and over. On your next inhale, open up to star, face the windows. Toes out, heels in. Close your eyes. Just like how we connected in mountain pose. See how this posture feels for you. When we connect through the layers, feeling our physical body, feeling our breath body. Being aware of our mental and emotional body. Mountain pose is grounding and sturdy, foundational. For myself, really engaging your fingers, shining them wide. Feels like the sun inside is radiating out. One more breath in star. Feel your energy cultivate. Bring your hands up overhead, have them touch, and on your exhale, sink down into goddess. Hands meet in front of your heart center. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale back to star. Straighten both legs. Pivot your right toes, so you're coming back to the front of the room. Keep your legs long and straight. And find Trikonasana. Right hand pushes forward, and then tick-tock on down to shin, ankle, foot, or block. Left hand to the sky. One breath here, and out. Inhale, bend back into your warrior two. Next inhale is reverse warrior. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, bring your right foot. Step back for plank pose, vinyasa, optional here if you like. Exhale, lower you down. Inhale, brings you up to upward facing dog or cobra. And then hips high, down dog. On your next inhale, left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, left foot comes through, low lunge. Stagger your feet, preparing for crescent. Inhale, come on up. Hands over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Hands come to Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center now, and let's twist. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. And a wider stance of your feet. Let's come on out of crescent. Rotate back through. Balance is hard. Every day is different. And on your exhale, rotate open to warrior two. Pivot that right foot, 90-degree angle. Left heel aligns with the right arch. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm comes up and back. Exhale, come through warrior two. Find extended side angle. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm up and over. Full breath here. Inhale, lift up into star, facing the other wall. Now on this side, we're coming into wide leg fold. So bring our hands to our hips, heels behind our toes. Look up to the sky to open our our throat and heart. And on our exhale, hinge on forward, folding forward from the hips. Head comes down to the ground. Hand on either side of your feet. And pulling yourself a little deeper into the fold as that calls to you. One more breath in this wide-legged forward fold. Now bring your hands underneath your face. Push your face away from your hands so you're in a flat back. Right hand stays on the ground. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. And exhale, lower down. Replace your hands. Inhale your right hand up to the sky. And exhale, lower down. Hands come to your hips, gentle bend to your knees, and slowly come to rise. Avoid that head rush. Now let's pivot our left toes towards the front of the room. Keep your legs straight and wide apart. Arms come parallel. Reach your left hand forward, and when you're ready, tick-tock on down, Trikonasana to shin, ankle, foot, or block right into the sky. One more breath. Inhale, bend your left knee, find warrior two. Next inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm up and back. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, frame your left foot. Step back, plank pose, last vinyasa here. If you'd like to take it. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, lifts you up to upward facing dog or cobra. And then hips high, down dog. Let's come down onto our knees. Hips to our heels. Swing our legs out to the side, come onto our belly. Let's have our legs come out long in front of us. Dandasana pose to begin our fourth series. Spine is long, crown of the head towards the sky. Ears back towards your shoulders, preventing that slump asana that we get when we're in a computer. Ears pulled back to the shoulders. Arms long, parallel towards, arms are alongside, palms on the ground. Toes are flexed back towards your knees. Reaching through your feet as if there was a tether from your groin pulling towards the front of the room. One more breath in this Dandasana, staff pose. We can release and relax. Let's keep our right leg long. Pull our left knee in. Keep it either on the, you can option, keep it on the inside of the thigh or pick it up and over the thigh. We're going to come into a twist. On your inhale, right hand up towards the sky, lengthen the side. And on our exhale, we bring our right elbow to the outside of our left knee. Hooking on there. Left hand acts as a kickstand behind us. Just like how we started practice this morning, on our inhales, have that length in our spine. And on our exhales, see if we can deepen any more in our twist. One more breath here. And now release. Switch our legs. Left leg long. Right leg pulls into either part of the inner thigh or crosses over the left leg. Option is yours on that. Left arm up towards the sky, lengthen that left side, and then on your exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee, or hug your right knee. I didn't give that option earlier, sorry about that. Gaze over your right shoulder. Your next inhale, try and lengthen your spine even longer. And on your exhale, see if you can twist any deeper. One more breath in this twist. And release. Now let's bend both knees. And you might have to slide our butt towards the front of the mat. We're going to come onto our spine. So using intention, we're going to slowly come on down. Imagine you have ropes in front of you that you're holding on to. And slowly but surely, we're making our way down to the ground with control. Beautiful. Now that we're on the ground, bring the soles of your feet a little bit closer to your bum. Bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. Now, like supine pigeon. Pull the right leg in towards your chest. Hold on to your thigh or your shin with both hands. Push that left knee away as you pull that right leg in. You're not going to be here for long. Now release your right leg back to the ground. Keep the figure four of your legs. Arms are parallel on the ground, palms on the ground. Step your right foot in towards the center line, maybe another inch or so, and we're going to come into this figure four like a bridge. So inhale on the ground, and on your exhale, lift your hips up, come on to your shoulders, and exhale, lower down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale on the bottom. Exhale, lift your hips up, come on to your shoulders. And exhale, lower on down. This last time we're going to hold it. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, will lift you up. Come on to your shoulders. And just like in a traditional bridge, you can walk your shoulder blades in towards one another, clasp your hands. Now I invite another level of challenge is to elongate that left leg, sole of the foot to the sky. And then we're going to hold for another breath. Release the clasp of your hands and begin to lower your spine on down. Left foot comes down to the ground, both knees bent towards the sky. We'll do the other side. Right ankle on top of left knee. Figure four here. And pull your left leg in towards your chest, supine pigeon. Either hold on to your thigh or around your calf. Just be here for a couple breaths. Keep your toes flexed, protect your knee. So, one more breath like this. Now bring your left foot back down to the ground. Release your left leg. We're going to do the rolling bridge figure four on this side. Arms long and parallel towards you, or beside you, not towards you. On your inhale on the ground. And on your exhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Come on to your shoulders. And on your exhale, lower on down. Inhale on the bottom. Exhale, lift your hips, come on to your shoulders. Inhale on your shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Inhale on the earth. Exhale, lift your hips, come on to your shoulders. This time we'll hold. Walk your shoulder blades underneath yourself if you'd like to. Clasp your hands underneath your hips. And then another layer of challenge if you like it. Lengthen that right leg up towards the sky. Sole is stamping towards the ceiling. One more breath. Release your hands, walk your shoulders out, and come back onto your back. Right foot returns down to the ground. Good job. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a good little hug here. And now let's twist our legs to the left. Bring both knees over to the left side of your space. Keep your shoulders grounded. Maybe your gaze is off over your right shoulder. Left hand can come on top of your legs. Maybe you stretch both legs long. One more breath in this twist. Make your way back through center. Come on to your spine. Knees into your chest again. And now let's twist to the right. Bring both of your knees over to the right side of your space. Shoulders stay grounded. Gaze over left shoulder. Right hand on top of your legs. Maybe you extend both legs long. One more breath in this twist on the side. Make your way back to your spine. Knees into your chest once more. And now draw our legs long. If there's any other postures calling before, please find so. We'll come into Shavasana now. Have the ground support you. Try and keep that mental and emotional layer here on your mat with you. The rest of the day will be here when it comes. Try and keep your awareness with your physical body and your breath. All the layers that make you. Say your intention back to yourself. Yoga is so much more than what happens on the mat. What happens on the mat we can take everywhere with us. Another breath in this posture. When you're ready, lift on up, come back to a comfortable seat. Please close your eyes if comfortable and the hands to Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center. I'd like to close our practice with a love and kindness blessing, a little metta practice. It helps talk to all layers of our heart so we literally are on a different frequency when we practice love and kindness. The first portion of this blessing we say for ourselves as the individual. So say this one for you. May I be happy. May I be free from pain and suffering. May I be peaceful and full of bliss. The second portion of the blessing is for someone else. Someone you love dearly or someone you know that just needs extra love and kindness right now. And with them in your mind's eye, we say this for them. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. May you be peaceful and full of bliss. And lastly, we say this for all of us, all living beings, as we are all connected. So we say this for us. May we all be happy. May we all be free from pain and suffering. May we all be peaceful. May we all be bliss. The light in me sees and honors the light in you and this world. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. Put your back down, okay? I have morning brain. I could have done this. I have morning brain. So I could have done that. Oh, just on by me.
Do you have work? Do you have another job after this?
No, I just teach yoga.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you teach? How many classes do you teach?
I teach one here, and then I sub kind of often. I sub at least 1 or 2 times a week, it seems like. And then I live by Buckley Air Force Base, so I live pretty far away from here. So there's another studio I live by. It's kind of by the airport.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little drive.
Yeah.
I live close to here.
I wish I did. I grew up over here, but I didn't really.
And now you're out there.
Yeah, it's very good.
My face from Carolina.